there are few traits that we all have that really affects us terribly in our lives. Some of them, about 6 of them, we're going to deal with today. And they're how they actually affect our lives. So the first one is laziness, anger, fear, ego, jealousy, and doubt. If you're lazy, man, that would not get you anywhere. Nowhere. You can't get yourself in motion. You'll become a horrible person. So if you're an angry person, you always concentrate on negative, on you kind of cooking in your own juice. It's really bad. People that are angry all the time, people that are spiritually gone, fear, and I'll tell you exactly what it does. Ego also, too arrogant, jealousy and doubt. These are things that in a way most of us are inhibit inside of us. We have it. Those who are able to eliminate even one of them already on about 90%, they're ahead of 90% of most of the people. You should not have, take an inventory, now that we finished with the high holidays. If you have any of those qualities in you. Now I'm going to show you a little chart that our dear friend Idan made here. And it goes like this. Laziness. If you have laziness, it will kill your ambition. If you have anger, it will kill your wisdom. If you have fear, oh boy, that's bad. It will kill your dreams. If you have ego, it will kill your growth. If you have jealousy, forget about having harmony in your life. And if you have doubt, it will kill your confidence. If you want to get anywhere in life, you need to have a ambition. And you see, they all kind of interact with each other. In order to be people who really make it, there are people who are ambitious. And if you're ambitious, you can't be lazy. Look at immigrants, first generation immigrants that come here. Usually they come here, they're willing to do anything. I know this guy who came here, couldn't get a job. He got a job as a food stand in the city. Forget about kosher, not kosher, it's not the issue now. He had to make money. So he was selling shish kebab and stuff like this all day long. Somebody came to him and said, listen, you want to go with me partners? Because at the time the city were restructuring the whole way that they gave licensing for food stands. He said, sure. He bought a fruit stand. He started to, with the guy, he was working there, doing all this stuff, made some money. He said, well, in my own country, I knew how to build houses. Let me be a contractor. He started to become a handyman, fixing this, fixing that. Got a little bigger, got another worker here. All of a sudden, things happened his way. Was very meticulous, very hardworking, was willing to do anything. Went to Home Depot, took a couple of guys who were less fortunate than him, started working for him, became big. Then he became really successful. Now I will not say exactly what, but he's doing some kind of an import business, and he sells tons of businesses all over New York, stuff that he imports. Guy is a millionaire. You're going to tell me he's lucky? He's not lucky. He was very ambitious. When you're ambitious, there's no room for laziness. Laziness will kill your ambition. You're not going to become anything in your life. Nothing. If you're angry, now because you are not getting anywhere, guess what? Now you're going to be angry. Why him, not me? Why me have to do this? Why this? Become angry? Angry will kill your wisdom. You're not going to be able to become wise because you're not thinking. All you're operating is through this negative energy of anger. You're not going to be able to. So basically, if you want to become officially stupid, become angry. If you're wise, you can be angry. Anger will blind you. There's so much that even the Rambam says. Anger is like idol worshiping. Forget about your anger. You want to be wise? Stop being angry. It's not to be angry. If you're angry, guess what? You cannot have any ambition. Get ambition. Stop being angry. Go do something. Have some meaning in your life. All these people that usually are angry about everything, most likely are people who choose to do nothing in their life. They sit down, waiting to get handouts from the government or handouts from this one or handouts from the other one, and they're angry why the situation is like this. That's, you see, it goes hand in hand. If you have fear, you are motivated by fear. You cannot make decisions out of fear. Decisions that you make out of fear are doomed to fail. To have a little fear is okay, but not a fear that you're making your decisions based on that. If you have fear in you, they will kill all your dreams because you're going to be afraid to go. You'll be afraid to do anything. You're going to be afraid to miss something. You're going to be afraid of anything. So you're not going to have a dream. To have a person without a dream, that's horrific. That's horrific. We all need dreams. One of the reasons why we need dreams is like, I don't know about you guys, but children usually are very happy creatures. And children are happy not because they don't have obligations, it's because they have dreams, they're allowed to dream. Unfortunately, when you grow up, you and others kill your dreams. Why? Because of fear. Well, you can't do that because what are you going to be when you retire? What's going to be? So your decision making is all about fear. Let's say you want to be I don't know. What do you want to be? Let's say you want to be a musician. People are going to tell you, listen, are you going to be like Jimi Hendrix? Or are you going to be like Neil Peart? Or you're not. So you're wasting your time. Don't be a musician. You kill your dreams. You kill the person. And because of that, the person is not happy. Because he's not happy, he becomes angry. Because he becomes angry, he doesn't have any motivation. And guess because of that, what will happen? He becomes lazy. You see, it's like a cascading effect. Now, if you have a big ego, going back to the example I gave you about this guy. You have a big ego. Wow, I'm going to do this? What, are you kidding me? Again, go back to first generation immigrants. I know people, somebody, told me, he said, oh, this person is a billionaire. And you see the person right next to him, it was in shul. Back in the old country, in Iran, he was a billionaire. I said, really? Does it dress up like this? He says, no. It just changed. So I said, it's very interesting. And then I saw all the new at the time in that community, all the really wealthy people, the people that in Iran, in the country back then, were not wealthy at all. They came to America, became wealthy. The rich people said, no, but I was so wealthy over there. I'm going to come back, I'm going to do this now? It's not for me, not for my kavod. I have a big ego. It's not for my kavod to do this. It's not for my kavod to do that. I told you about my son's, one of my son's friends that, had to go to work because his father was, passed away at a very young age. He had to drop, yeshiva. He had to go to work. Today he's 30 years old. He's already retired because he decided to become a plumber and he started to go all the way. He made his became very, very ambitious about it. And he was not lazy. He didn't say, oh, me, a plumber. I became a plumber. And today he's 30 years old, 32 years old. He's retired. Basically retired. He had a business, sold it. Okay? There's no such thing as an ego. Ego would kill your growth. You're not going to be able to grow if you have an ego. Why? What do you mean? Me? I need to fix myself? Even spiritually, to fix myself? What are you talking about? I'm so perfect. That will kill your growth. We know this from Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu, the biggest title, the biggest compliment that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave him was not that he was the biggest prophet. He was the most humble person. The reason why he became the greatest prophet of all time is because there was nobody as humble as he was. You see, it goes hand in hand. Forget about being, spiritual and so on and so forth. With an ego, it doesn't go. The bigger the ego, the less spiritual. That's the way it is. That's the way. Don't hold yourself so high. I'm not saying you have low self-esteem, but there's a lot of room to grow. Look at people around you. Look at any book that anybody written, and you haven't. You have a lot to grow. I mean, it's surrounding all around us. Jealousy is a terrible thing. Jealousy would kill your harmony. You're not going to be harmonious when you're going to be jealous at somebody. I'm jealous he has this. I'm jealous he has that. I'm jealous he has this. Why him, not me? Again, that will, and why you do so? Why you jealous? Because you have a big ego, and you think that in your ego, based on your whatever imaginary role you had made for yourself, you deserve this, and so on and so forth, right? You become angry. Here we go. The whole thing collapses. And the last one is doubt. We all have doubts. The halacha, Chachamim don't like doubts. Chazal told us, Haser atzmecha min hasafek. Remove any doubts from you in anything you do. Not only about, should I do this or should I do that? There is a question about kashrut. Is this good kashrut, bad kashrut? I don't really know. You know what? I'm not eating. There's some opinion says not to, some opinion says to. Which one I go? Don't. Remove any doubts from you. Either you learn the topic well so you can make your decision, or yes, if there is any doubt, just remove it in you. Why? Because doubt will kill your confidence. And we saw it with Amalek. When they came and Am Israel was not confident anymore. Are we going to go from Mitzrayim to the promised land? Are we going to go? There's no confidence. Guess what happened? And this is all because of doubt, because of Safek. Everybody knows the Gematria of doubt and Safek is the same thing. It's the same thing. These are all spiritual obstacles that you're going to have. So if we're going to, again, let's go back to our chart. Laziness kills ambition. Anger kills wisdom. Fear kills dreams. Ego kills growth. Jealousy kills harmony. And doubt kills confidence. Now, if you want to know, how do I actually do all these things? Get rid of all these things. I'm going to tell you the following. Read it backwards. Confidence kills doubt. Harmony kills jealousy, growth kills ego, dreams kill fear, wisdom kills anger, and ambition eliminates laziness. Have a wonderful day.